Bring back Pokemon spin-off games. If you're too young to remember what Pokemon Ranger was, boy, you need to emulate that shit right now. If you don't remember, Pokemon Ranger was a Pokemon spin-off game that didn't have the traditional battle system of the regular Pokemons. When you encounter a Pokemon, you use your Ranger deck, your Cell deck, my bad, to draw a lot of circles in the Pokemon, like your Doctor Strange, like very fire, very fun. A lot of times, a lot of circles. The Pokemon, the opposing Pokemon could fight the style, burn it, attack it, cut it. But if you keep making circles, you capture it. So it was very simple, but entertaining gameplay, right? And in the first one, you got a partner Pokemon. It was like a plus or a minus, I believe. One of those, they're the same, it don't matter. And the second one, I believe you got a ukulele Pikachu, and the second one you can use a lot of Pokemon as your partner. It was in the DS era, so I'm pretty sure it was Turtwig, Pimple, Chimchar, Misdreavus. How you pronounce it? Misdreavus, yeah. And Munchlax, basically every fire Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl. And in the third one, the best one in my opinion, Guardian Signs, I believe was the name. You could use you could summon Pokemon like it was like a magic symbol. If you did like the pentagram shit, you summon Mewtwo, you can summon Lugia, Ho-Ho, Darkrai, all the stuff, right? I don't remember the story about that game, but I remember the gameplay was fire. And I know it's impossible to make those type of games in the Switch, but I want them in the phone or like in the DS emulation, something like that. I would just want a new game about Pokemon Ranger. It's, in my opinion, it's the best spin-off game. Second is Mystery Dungeon. If you don't know what Mystery Dungeon is, you're missing the fuck out. Mystery Dungeon is a very let's forget about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for a second. Let's still speak about Pokemon Ranger, okay? In Pokemon Ranger, because you wouldn't be able to battle, there were no multiplayer functions except in the third one, but it was really dumb. It don't matter. Basically, you're trying to protect the Earth, the planet and stuff. But man, it was so fire. The music, fire. The gameplay, the animation style was very cool. Cause remember, back in those days, it was like the regular Pokemon games got the little people walking around. But in the Pokemon Ranger games, you can actually see your full body trainer, and you can see Pokemon doing different stuff. Example, if you need to cross the bridge, I remember this was my wallpaper in I don't know, in your places you got elementary school, high school, and the middle one, intermedia. In the intermediate school, with the Empoleon crushing ice walls with the Ranger in his back. Boy, you could never make Pokemon look more cool, more except in the new games, as in Pokemon Ranger. And I believe in the third one, the Pichu ukulele, fire, man. That ukulele could do all types of shit, man. Also, I believe it was in the first one, it was the only way to get Manaphy in Diamond and Pearl. If you don't know who Manaphy is, you're young, I guess. It was like a little water Pokemon legendary. That if you it's the only legendary that you can breed and make Fion. But to make Fion, you need Manaphy, and to have Manaphy, you need to Pokemon Ranger and complete the game. And it's not like a regular mystery gift. You needed to, Sofia Vergara. You needed to break the egg. Like it wasn't a special egg, like a blue one with red dots in the middle. Very beautiful egg. Pause. You know. But let's forget about that for a second. This is off the cuff. Mystery Dungeon. Yo, Mystery Dungeons games go crazy. If you could make a new Mystery Dungeon with the new Pokemon, fire. The best thing about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because it was in the DS also, when you start the Pokemon, you don't choose what you are. You answer a little bunch of questions, then put your finger in the touchscreen, and it's like searching for your Pokemon. And you could be Riolu, you could be Pikachu, Chimchar, Charmander. It was like very fire and special, and those games had the best story. Like I remember that first, I didn't know English, very good English about the time, but boy, that shit made me cry with your partner Pokemon. And Explorers of Time and Space, when you fight Primal Dialga, fire, music, fire. Also, Kecleon, the first game that tells you that stealing is bad, kids. If you steal from the Keklian, this boy was immortal. This boy could whoop your shit and you wouldn't do anything about it. You could have your legendaries in your party. Keklian will beat your ass to a pulp, man. He was doing combos and shit. Pa, 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 pa. Anyways, this is the video. Dumb random video. Yeah,